Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're recapping episode 1 of the Korean drama My Demon. So without wasting any time, let's get straight into it. The movie begins with Doohee running frantically through a misty road at night. She keeps looking over her shoulder, clearly terrified. She stops dead in her tracks when she sees a shadowy figure walking toward her. Then we get a flashback. The drama takes us back 200 years to Joseon. We see a group of people gathered late at night for a prayer meeting. Suddenly, all the candles go dark at once. Everyone starts panicking. And then a man walks in, calm, unbothered, almost bored. His name is Jong Gu-won, and he is a demon. He walks straight to the pulpit, places a red rose down, picks up a cross, and then makes the most dramatic exit you've ever seen in your life. This man has zero humility and we love him for it. Back in the present, we see Gu-won at work. And by work, we mean making deals with desperate humans. He sits across from a man who is starving and struggling. Gu-won makes him an offer, 10 years of wealth, food, and comfort. All the man has to do is sign a contract agreeing that when the 10 years are up, he will die and his soul belongs to Gu-won. The man thinks about it for a second. Then he signs. We then see how Gu-won lives. He is incredibly wealthy. He books out entire restaurants just to eat by himself. He has a private room filled with clocks, one for each soul under contract. When a contract ends and a person dies, the clock disappears. We see him visit a gangster in a sauna. The man's clock just ran out. Gu-won watches him take his last breath, completely emotionless. This is just another Tuesday for him. Now we meet our female lead, Doohee. She is the CEO of Myri FNB and the adopted heiress of the powerful Myri Group conglomerate. The episode shows her receiving the Best CEO of the Year award. She walks up to that stage like she owns the room, because honestly, she does. But behind the success, Doohee's life is complicated. When she was just 11 years old, her parents passed away and she was adopted by chairwoman Ju Cheon-suk, the head of Myri Group. The rest of the family smiles at Doohee's face but secretly resents her. They all want the chairwoman's inheritance for themselves, and Doohee standing in the way makes her a target. One day, Chairwoman Ju, who Doohee affectionately calls Madam Ju, tells Doohee she needs to go on a blind date. Madam Ju has been putting off her medical checkup, and Doohee makes a deal with her. She'll go on the blind date if Madam Ju agrees to get a full-body checkup. Doohee is not thrilled about this, but she loves Madam Ju more than anything, so she agrees. The day of the blind date arrives. Doohee gets ready and heads out to the restaurant. But here's the problem, she goes to the wrong restaurant. She walks in, looks around, and spots a man sitting alone at a table. He is handsome. Like, unreasonably handsome. She assumes he is her date and walks right over. That man is Gu-won. He is not her date. He is simply eating a very expensive, very private celebratory lunch because he just collected a soul. But Doohee doesn't know any of that. She sits down across from him and introduces herself. Gu-won is immediately annoyed. His peaceful lunch has been ruined by a stranger who won't lead. Doohee decides she will stay exactly 30 minutes to be polite, then go. She is sticking to the plan. While she's sitting there, she notices a stunning cake on the table. She thinks he ordered it to impress her. It's giving effort, it's giving romance. She actually starts to warm up to him a little. What she doesn't know is that the cake is a tradition. Every time Gu-won collects a soul, he orders that same cake to celebrate. It has absolutely nothing to do with her. The 30 minutes end. They part on terrible terms, both irritated and relieved it's over. Doohee later realizes she went to the wrong restaurant and never even met her actual blind date. She is mortified. But she figures, at least she'll never see that rude, handsome stranger again. She is wrong. That same night, Doohee finds herself in serious danger. She is running down an empty road in the dark when she realizes someone is following her, a man sent to kill her. She is completely trapped, running out of options, when she suddenly sees Gu-won standing ahead of her on the road. She runs straight to him and begs for help. Gu-won, being a demon who never does anything for free, immediately pulls out a contract and asks her to sign. Doohee refuses, she's not signing anything without knowing what's on it. But the attacker is getting closer. She has no choice. She agrees. Gu-won takes care of the attacker without even breaking a sweat. Do-hee watches in complete shock. But then she gets scared of Gu-won too, because what she just witnessed was not normal. She tries to run away and hide. Gu-won finds her. He reaches out his hand to remind her of the contract she agreed to. Do-hee grabs it. And that is the moment everything changes. The second her hand touches his, something happens. The cross tattoo on Gu-won's wrist, the mark that holds all of his demonic power, the thing that has kept him alive and powerful for 200 years, begins to move. It slides off his skin. And appears on hers. Gu-won feels it immediately. His powers are gone. Just like that. 2 centuries of supernatural ability vanished in a single second because of one woman's touch. Without his powers, neither of them can survive what happens next. They both end up in the water, struggling. Do-hee, even barely keeping herself afloat, sees Gu-won go unconscious and sink. And instead of saving herself, she dives back in. She grabs him. The next morning, they wake up alive on the beach. Gu-won sits up and immediately checks his wrist. The tattoo is gone. He turns to look at Do-hee, and there it is. His tattoo. On her wrist. He is horrified. She has no idea what it means. And that is where episode 1 ends. Episode 2 recap is coming very soon, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss it. If you enjoyed this, drop a like, it really helps the channel. And let me know in the comments, whose side are you on after episode 1? I'll see you in the next one.